practice. When you hear people questioning the I am the prize mindset, and it happens often, remember the vast majority of men are fat. Most people are fat. 90% of the population is fat, lazy, and unmotivated to ever make any positive improvements in their life. She is very lucky that you are interested. Again, if you're watching this video, if you're watching this, somehow you stepped into this, or you've been attracted to this, or there's a reason you're here. You're in a teeny tiny, less than 1% of the population. You think everybody knows game. I've even seen like pickup artists, they'll be talking amongst themselves and they'll say, what percentage of the population does pickup, do you think? And they'll be like, oh, like 10% or 5%. No. It's like no one. I mean, you can go to a major city and there's like 3 guys. New York City probably has like 10 guys. You go to Europe, it may be London, maybe has 10 or 15 guys that do pickup. I mean, like stopping girls on the street, maybe 15, 10 at the most. Again, it's an infinitesimally tiny number of people that know what we know. And again, that's the fact that you know this stuff puts you in an extremely small category of men who get women. You understand women. You're able to, in a controlled method, manner, step by step, A plus B equals C method, take a girl from complete stranger to naked and in your bed consistently and repeatedly and reliably. That's what knowing game is about, that learned charisma. And you are the prize, because for a girl to score an alpha is like having like a Broadway show in her life every day. It's exciting. It's interesting. It's what her girlfriends want. And she stumbled upon it, and somehow she has gotten lucky enough to grab your attention. So remember, the vast majority of men are fat. You can guarantee it. 90% of the population is fat. Lazy. Most men do not want to do anything ever beyond showing up, drinking, getting high, and their hobbies, be it radio controlled cars or trains or just literally, like, most guys' hobby, when it comes down to it, is drinking. And recently, I think like getting high has surpassed that. But if you looked at most guys, what are you doing when you get off? I'm going to get drunk. I'm going to go home and drink. Or like what one couple, like what guys would describe, we just hang out, which means getting high or getting drunk and then doing something with their buddies. Substance abuse is most men's hobby, that and eating fast food. Those are men's hobbies, and they're unmotivated to ever make any change. And so that's what the girls are picking from. That's why when you come along, it's a unique statement to what's possible. Again, when you hear people questioning or criticizing the I am the prize, and you really are, because you're unique. Not all men are like this. We think it is because it's all we hang out with and it's all who we know. But most men are a disaster, and their highest calling is to make it like half a day before they start drinking. And some don't even make it that long. And this is in the U.S. You can imagine what it's like in Europe, where they're drinking all day, or Russia, where they're drunk first thing in the morning because they're alcoholics. They can't function without it. So you have to know these things. When you hear people questioning or criticizing the I am the prize, you need to look around and really look around, not at your friends group, but at the vast majority of people. Go to a mall, go to a supermarket, go to an airport, and look around at the fat, lazy, unmotivated. They don't want to hear nothing because they don't want to do nothing. And that's what you're looking at. That is your majority of people. They want to take the path of least resistance as possible. And that's the only thing they're going to do. And that's when you hear people questioning, criticizing the I am the prize mindset. Remember, the vast majority of men are fat, they're lazy, and unmotivated to ever make any positive improvements to their life. She is very lucky you're interested and available. You shouldn't be available.